Oof. Well, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Monday Night Raw, October the 6th, 2025. Watch along the results for the Monday Night Raw, the Crown Jewel Go Home show. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for all notifications. I know some of y'all probably missed me. It's great to finally be here on this Monday night for the Crown Jewel Go Home show. Make sure you share the stream, let everybody know that I'm live for the Crown Jewel Go Home show. We are going to go ahead and rewind and go back and watch and go back and tune into the Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed segment on Monday Night Raw, because that's what kicked off Monday Night Raw tonight. So we're going to check that out before we tune into Becky Lynch versus Maxxine Dupri for the WWE Intercontinental Women's Championship. Becky Lynch the champion, and Maxxine is the challenger in that match. So, we are going to go back and tune into that segment. I already seen it, but this is for you guys to listen to. I want you guys to listen to the Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed segment tonight that you missed, and the backstage interaction between Kairi Sane and Asuka. So let's, without further ado, once again, subscribe to the channel if you do, hit the thumbs up. I will also be live for the Crown Jewel pre-live event this Saturday. I think it's this Saturday, yeah. I will be live for Crown Jewel this Saturday. It won't be Saturday morning, it'll be Saturday night. I forgot to put it on the schedule. I never did. So, still, I will still be live for Crown Jewel this Saturday night. So don't forget that. I will also be live for NXT Invasion and Evolve this week. Yes, I will officially be live for Evolve this week. Even though it's probably not going to be that important, but still. It's for people that want to tune in and enjoy what Evolve with me. So here we go. Let's go ahead and tune in to Monday Night Raw, where we had this Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed segment. But before that, we're going to watch Roman Reigns cut his promo, and then that's when Bronson Reed's going to come out. So here we go. Oh shit, what happened? What did I do? Oh, there you go. So just a few minutes ago, before it went to the Asuka and Kairi Sane interaction in the WWE Intercontinental Women's Championship match, Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman kicked off Monday Night Raw with their segment together. So we had Roman Reigns come out first and then Bronson Reed. I watched it, but I didn't listen to what say because I had to share the stream letting everybody know that I was live. I just didn't get to listen to what they had to say. So let's see what Roman Reigns has to say.
Acknowledge me.
So this was technically a Roman Reigns, Bronson Reed, Paul Heyman segment tonight. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? I was on time a little bit for Monday Night Raw, not that much. But I will have NXT scheduled for tomorrow since I'm off work tomorrow. I go back to work Wednesday, so. I'll have Evolve and Crown Jewel scheduled as well. I'm talking about the Evolve watch along and the Crown Jewel watch along. I forgot to put Crown Jewel on the schedule. I wasn't even thinking that week. I think that week I was dealing with mental health that week, man. Real bad that week. So I didn't really put it on the schedule. But I'll be live for it.
You just out this here Saturday. To stare at me, or you gonna say something?
And I kind of forgot it was this Saturday because it's airing at 8-something a.m. in the fucking morning. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know why they want to do something like that at 8 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't make any sense. I'm still going to work. I'm still going to work this Saturday morning.
You broke my heart.
It doesn't make sense.
Speaking. But you've ruined the entire stick. Let me show you how it's done. Dallas, Texas! Acknowledge your tribal fear! And Roman Reigns, acknowledge the one man on the face of this planet that you fear in your heart, Big Bronson Reed. Oh, come on. You know you fear him, and well, you should. Not once in your, forget about your career, not once in your entire life have you ever been beaten to such a degree that you needed a stretcher, that you couldn't leave on your own volition. Not once. All those football games at Georgia Tech, not once did you leave on a stretcher. All those Anawai family barbecues that doubled as drunken Samoans having a battle royal in the backyard. Not once did you leave on a stretcher. And in your entire career, let alone even before you were the tribal chief with me at the height of your greatness, not once in your career did a man lay a beating.
Reason why I wasn't live for anything last week is because I was dealing with mental health really bad.
On a stretcher, carried out of the
really
arena,
bad.
Placed into an ambulance, and taken.
And I had got that.
Away.
So my job kind of knew, that my mental health was bad that week. And I do appreciate my job for giving me more days off last week because I sure needed it. I sure freaking needed it.
Don't worry about them. Listen to me. Your father, Seeker, 45 years in this business, never stretch it out. Your uncle, 45 years in this business, never stretch it out. How do you think they'll feel looking down on you, watching you get stretched out by my hands?
It's funny you bring up my father and my uncle. You didn't know them. The dumbass next to you, he did. What do you think my dad would say right now, Paul? My dad would say, fight him now. So let's do this now.
Uh-oh. So are they going to do it now? Are we going to do it now?
I've ran this before. I've been over there and I've heard what he has to say. There's no wise words coming. Just words of a coward. He's telling you don't fight right now. He's telling you you're on the tribal chief's time right now. He's telling you you're on the tribal chief's terms right now. Let's just be honest here. I'm levels above you. It's going to be my time, no matter the place, no matter where we go, when you want to do it, whatever fashion you want to do it in, let me know, because I'm always going to be your tribal chief.
Also, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get at least 3-4 likes on the stream tonight.
My compliments. That was almost as brilliant as if it came from a wise man. You want to know who won, when, where, why? Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. This Saturday night, Perth, Australia, at Crown Jewel, in a match that Bronson Reed made famous, in a match that Bronson Reed has never been defeated in a match that Bronson Reed was so dominant in that WWE recruited him from Australia to the main roster. This Saturday night at Crown Jewel, Roman Reigns, Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. Too easy. I accept. Good night, everybody. Hold on. Dallas. They walked in like some tough guys, but they seem to be walking out like a couple of bitches.
Well, that seemingly did it.
That was what one of my ex-followers tweeted out on X. That was funny, man. Here they go.
It's been accepted as he sends him outside onto the floor.
The eyeballs of Roman Reigns there. Careful what you wish for, Roman. This is what battles
Superman punch. I thought Bronson Reed was gonna dodge that. I thought he was gonna block that.
And now here you see security coming down to try to tame the situation between Big Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, this was looking Bronson Reed was not going to make it to Australia.
Rolling away over the barrier. Superman punch. And Flash in Paris, Reigns was stretchered off because of the beat down put on by Big Bronson Reed. A week ago, he returned. And now tonight, the challenge was issued. And come Saturday, live from Perth, Western Australia, weighing in is an Australian street fight.
Down under. That is cannot miss.
What a start to Monday Night Raw, but that is just the beginning of a massive night. Because look at who is arriving
Yep.
here.
You got CM Punk. We know already. We already seen that part.
I understand.
Let's go to this extra match between Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Calm down. If we're talking about Crown Jewel, the match is official. Are you talking about tonight?
Hold on. You want Io and Kyrie tonight? Okay, if so, I need to talk to Io because Rhea's already down under doing press. I gotta find if there's space in the show. So let me talk to Io if she wants the match, and I will come back and let you know it's official.
Make the match tonight.
Make the match tonight. He said.
What is going on? We're gonna teach Io and Rhea respect at Crown Jewel. But tonight, you face Io Sky! No, I don't want to fight Io one-on-one because I know I can still bring her back into our family. The match is happening. What I understand. Oh, good girl. Good. Better win. You better win.
Wow, Asuka pushing for Io and Kyrie. It's a possibility tonight.
Well, we are right at the Intercontinental Championship match. Let's see what we got.
The men's Crown Jewel.
War matches coming out at AJ Lee and Nick's time at WrestlePalooza. 100% you crumble at the feet of Becky Lynch in the early goings. You are simply not going to get back up, but that may be as good as it
All right,
gets for
so we got Becky Lynch versus Maxxine Dupri for the Intercontinental Women's Championship. This was the first match of the night for Monday Night Raw, season 33, episode 40, the Crown Jewel Go Home show.
And Becky was mocking her, just flexing and saying, "Get out of my ring. You don't deserve to be here."
Yeah, that's part of the issue between these two. Lynch has zero respect for anyone lower down the pecking order, such as Dupri. And until you get yourself into that world champion category that Lynch has made her home. Lynch usually is simply a waste of space and a waste of oxygen here on Raw, and that is the complete distaste she has for Maxxine Dupri.
You know, there was a glimmer of hope from Dupri when they met up on August 11th. There was a moment when Big Time Bex was going for the main handle slam, and Maxxine countered with a stunner, and then was able to put a series of offense together. And now she's standing right up to Becky.
And you called it a moment. It may have been a fleeting moment, but perhaps one of those moments is speak too soon. It always is a moment. It's a brief moment in time where perhaps Lynch drops her guard for a second, gets a little too arrogant, and Maxxine takes the opportunity. And as well as I feared it would go for Maxxine Dupri.
She's got to gather herself again against the 7-time world champion and the intercontinental champion who's held that title for 120 days at this point.
I'll tell you right now, I've got a lot of admiration for Maxxine Dupri. She's training incredibly hard with the likes of Tyson Kidd and Natalia. Yep. However, there are levels to this, and Maxxine, for my money, should be aiming at more the mid-card here on Raw rather than at the very top. But
best press into a beatdown. A ground and pound.
Too much of that.
It's going to be a good week for wrestling. We'll be live for NXT Invasion tomorrow, Evolve, and then WWE Crown Jewel. I didn't put WWE, even though I didn't put the WWE Crown Jewel watch along on the schedule for Saturday. I'll be live for the premium live event Saturday night. I have to work Saturday morning, so I'm not going to be able to be live for it in the morning. I'll be able to be live for it tonight, or this Saturday night. Excuse me. Becky Lynch just sent Maxxine Dupri into the corner there outside the ring. A Becky exploder.
Right into the security barrier. Lynch in complete control.
And we're going to go ahead and skip that.
Left leg and that continued offensive assault, and now just the grit.
Hold on.
As Lynch blocks that leg sweep, and look at Dupri. And putting it all together, Ray.
She might actually do this.
Maxxine Dupri, the best we've seen of her against this level of competition.
Suddenly looking fresh as a fisherman suit and a kebab. Is possessing Maxxine Dupri tonight.
She is
I like it when there's no commercials. I get to freaking skip through it, or I get to freaking fast forward. Even when I'm a little late for the show, I get to fast forward. I ain't got to worry about the commercial break.
It's working, locked in, center of the ring. Becky Lynch in major trouble here, and I did not think I was going to be saying that tonight.
She sent Maxxine Dupri into the corner in the ring.
Becky Lynch comes to the fore, and it could be downhill from here for Maxxine Dupri.
Yeah, Maxxine Dupri pretty damaged that.
You can see something was taken
that leg of Becky Lynch pretty good.
And that continued offensive assault, and now just the grit of a veteran fighter taking it to Dupri.
This is what we talked about.
She damaged that leg pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Superstars sometimes.
Now she's beating the shit out of her in the corner on the middle rope.
Championship caliber, she is another level when she
That's 3 punches to the Maxxine Dupri. Power bomb to Becky Lynch. Wow. Oh, and Becky Lynch kicked out. Man, that would have been the biggest win of her career right there. What a performance from Maxxine Dupri. I am surprised to see this side of Maxxine Dupri tonight. I am surprised by the solid performance of Maxxine Dupri. I really am. And Becky Lynch just stopped it right in the tracks right when she was about to do something on the top rope.
Just took a beat too long for Maxxine Dupri, but she ain't giving up yet. Who the hell had Maxxine Dupri given us a banger here on Raw on their bingo card? Certainly not me.
It's not just a spirited effort, but impressive with her offense. But can she stay
with Becky Lynch throughout. Superplex. And now Lynch, lateral press to put it away. Oh, giving that shoulder. Oh no, remember, back in August, when the disarmer was locked in.
They got blocked there. Maxxine Dupri left, but now that arm is extended.
Oh!
And the shoulders were down and looking to get right back into that ankle.
The break is something.
Dupri. Hey, can you believe this? No man.
Hey.
What's she doing? Right here in Dallas. 1.99999.
You could not get any closer to a 3 count.
We almost had one of the biggest upsets in years. Crossbody. Roll right through by Becky. For the time, and she survives again.
Oh my God, Becky Lynch can't idea.
Using the ropes. 2 and change again. She is coming so close. Put that big boot. She paused.
All right, Becky Lynch stopped her right on her track.
Of the moment.
Simply cannot feel sorry.
Maxxine Dupri should have used this moment to stay on Becky Lynch rather than get frustrated over the 2 count. Over Becky Lynch kicking out to her pin.
Straight over our announce desk. And now just ragdolling Maxxine Dupri.
This is awesome. Nobody expected this from Dupri tonight, and the match is still ongoing.
The match is still going, yeah.
Is irate, is pissed off.
The match is still going, dude. This is crazy, man.
I mean, Dupri's just
What?
against the barrier.
Frustrations on the referee too, using some rather coarse language in the process, but no respite.
Oh, slams her head on the steel steps. Well, Maxxine Dupri's in a bad spot right now.
In a bad situation, more like. Huh.
We thought she was coming out here for a victory parade, for a walk in the park against the woman conceivably at 0 chance against the Intercontinental Champion.
Second time that she's been in there to break the count.
I mean, this is by far the longest singles match of Maxxine Dupri's career against, in many people's opinion, the #1 on planet Earth.
Dupri can barely support herself, and her head goes slamming into the announce desk again.
You do get a sense that Becky Lynch can end this anytime she wants at this point.
Now Becky's just playing to the crowd here on our announce desk as the count continues on. And Dupri gets her feet.
The defense of Becky, this crowd is getting
Maxxine Dupri's back in the ring. Maxxine Dupri's back in the ring. Maxxine Dupri is back in the ring.
Your winner, as a result of the count, Maxxine Dupri.
Dupri as Becky Lynch has been counted out, Ray.
Well, Lynch completely lost it. Took her eye off the ball, ignored the and Maxxine Dupri has done the unthinkable this evening. What a performance! Capped off for this count.
Oh, she really gonna beat the crap out of me.
Referee who'd been yelled at by Becky Lynch just moments after the last lap of the cadence of that brings perhaps that victory into disrepute, consoling Becky. What a win for Maxxine Dupri.
Yeah, how about you don't get in the ref's face and berate her? That's 789. Had a little taste to it, didn't it?
Tribal Chief again. On screen.
What's up, big dudes? Good. Yeah, I know that fool's not out there talking about our family like that. Did I just hear them very awful secret and awful? Hey, listen, those at Crown Jewel, I got you. I got you. No, we'll let that slide. Yeah, I'm good. I want no help, especially from you. We already talked about this. You should be hyper-focused on what you're doing right now, your opportunities, right? The doors that are open for you, owning the rooms that you're going to walk into. Matter of fact, who's talking at the top of the hour? CM Punk? Not you, huh? You know, I hear and I see everything. What's the problem with him taking advice from me?
You got Roxanne Perez next. I mean, that's a future WrestleMania match if you ask me. So I would love to be ringside if that's right with you, please.
Cool. Okay. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm excited. Are you?
Yeah, I'm excited. I look like you waited till right now to ask me.
Yeah.
But Raquel's gonna be out there, and I need all the help we can get. So,
What the hell?
sure.
Yes. Okay, let's do the handshake. You know, the one we this one. No,
What
this
we
one first.
We need to work on.
That's not it. Yeah.
Hit it, Don! Let's go!
Just a little work on the handshake. What a show coming your way to TNA Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, kind of night you could never have imagined, with the powerhouse Rodriguez scoring the win after Roxanne Bailey singing this. Something snapped inside. Back here because the numbers game of Perez and Rodriguez is almost a certainty.
So Lyra didn't know, which version of Bailey you're getting tonight. Here they are.
Here we go.
Working on their handshake, working on high-fiving. And right in the center of the ring, they're getting after it here. Lyra, Valkyria, and Roxanne Perez.
Some major beatdowns across all four of these women in recent weeks. Coming to a head, and clearly Valkyria and Bailey need to have each other's backs here because the numbers.
We're catching up, folks. We're almost at the end here. We're almost at the actual live stream of the show. We're a little behind. We're at Lyra, Valkyria versus Roxanne right now. Even though I was a little late, tiny bit late for the show.
On the entire roster, every night with 40.
Yeah, that's the Iron Woman right there, Roxanne Perez, and getting better every single time she competes. But young superstar, highly experienced, really bright future, always game for a fight. You can kind of say the exact same thing about Lyra, Valkyria, two of the biggest bright spots of the women's division here.
Oh, we've got news.
Ooh.
It is happening right here tonight in Dallas. Io
Very good.
Sky, Kairi Sane. We saw what happened with Asuka backstage. She slapped Kairi Sane. Kairi said, I don't want to have to do this. But Io Sky and Kairi Sane just announced for tonight, right here, Raw on Netflix.
That's to my knowledge, that matchup has never happened under the WWE umbrella. Perhaps may have happened in Japan previously, but certainly not here. So kind of a first time ever match.
Lyra Valkyria getting the best right now of Roxanne Perez as Raquel Rodriguez looks on one side, Bailey on the other side.
Bailey better keep her eye on Raquel Rodriguez. Always up to no good.
Look at the athleticism of Valkyria. She sweeps the leg and then drives down right to the back.
What I like about Valkyria is
Hooks the leg.
Valkyria is so quick, but she's also so precise with those shots. No wasted movement whatsoever. Bullseye every single time.
And both of our competitors are very fluid athletes. Compact, explosive, dynamic, and fluid.
And well, they do know each other very well. They've been competing against each other since their days in NXT. Lyra's been spending a lot of time in NXT lately trying to pick up a friendship with Tatum Paxley. While we're kindling a friendship with Bayley here on Raw, the arm there by Roxanne Perez was the right move at the right time and may have changed the game in this one.
And now just working on that left arm. Look at that angle and the torque and the pressure.
So mean and vindictive.
Roxanne Perez just beating down that left arm of Lyra Valkyria here in Dallas. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you here with this massive crowd at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. The story of this match between Roxanne Perez and Lyra Valkyria has been Roxanne Perez brutalizing the left arm, but now you see Lyra Valkyria trying to fight back. And what does Perez do? She goes right back to that left shoulder, that left elbow. It has been a constant attack.
It's been a horror show thus far for Lyra Valkyria. Once Perez got the advantage, there was absolutely no let-up, and I feared the worst for Valkyria, and certainly that arm health. She may have somehow engineered an opportunity to get back into this.
I feel like Bayley's going to turn on Lyra at some point.
Rodriguez on the other, as Bayley has been
Not tonight, but maybe at Crown Jewel. I don't know. Or maybe after Crown Jewel.
As she has her left arm pinned against her body, she's been in so much pain.
Essentially fighting against all your instincts, knowing full well that left arm is not useful of our own.
Bridging.
Figuring it out is Valkyria.
Perez rolls right through. And now Valkyria on the offense. And the kick out at 2.
So that pin there, you really want to be hooking the hands together. Keep an eye on this pin. After this fisherman suplex, the left hand of Valkyria, she had to pull it out because of the pain. And therefore, the pin was simply not tight enough to get the 3 count. There is the issue with having a busted limb. It's really hindering the attacks of Lyra Valkyria.
Trying to put her in position here is Lyra, but holding on to that top rope is Perez. And you're looking for Nightwing right away here in the center of the ring, but instead, what a great counter by Perez. And rolling right back is Valkyria. Back and forth, these young, talented rivals go.
Once again, with that Nightwing, I don't think Lyra could quite apply it fully due to that busted arm. May need something extra creative from Valkyria here if she's somehow going to pull out a victory.
Oh, Raquel Rodriguez is up on the apron. Just when Valkyria is trying to mount offense and go up to the rope. She's distracting the referee, and with that, it gives time to Roxanne Perez.
Oh, Valkyria knew that was the moment to
pick up the pace,
but wait a second.
Oh, look at Bayley. Look at Bayley giving her some leverage and some help.
Well, much needed at that moment in time.
Oh, and it works out just fine. Hooks the leg. And a kick out by Perez.
Well, that was the creative offense Valkyria needed, but it wasn't quite enough. Clearly, Bayley on the outside being the big equalizer.
Bayley was saying something very different. Oh, and coming right through with the kick is Lyra.
Getting even on behalf of her friend Bayley. But eyes off Roxanne Perez. Tornado DDT head first into the concrete on the outside, Joe.
And now Perez feels like she has momentum. Pop rocks! Will she do it?
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
As soon as Lyra gave attention to Raquel Rodriguez and what happened on the outside to Bayley, Roxanne Perez, tornado DDT, Pop Rocks, victory.
See Lyra Valkyria picking that head off screen, taking down Raquel after Raquel big part of her friend Bayley, but of course, Roxanne Perez does not need a second invite to pounce. And pounce and huge victory over Lyra Valkyria thanks to the extracurricular activities of Raquel Rodriguez.
We got 10 people in the X live chat that's tuned in.
Now, once again,
Let's see if we can get tonight. I hope we can get to 100 audience tonight.
He said we got business to take care of. Once again, personality shift. Once again from Bailey. We've seen this several times in recent weeks, Joe. I simply don't know what is going on in the mind of Bailey, but there appears to be two versions of it.
We want to remind everybody that it's going to be a special start time for Monday Night Raw from Perth, Australia next week. Remember the time differences here. So it'll be 8 a.m. for Raw for streaming. You can press and watch whenever you want. But 8 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States next week. After what's going to go down Saturday, the final chapter in the history of John Cena and AJ Styles, it will be written in Australia.
In 2016,
Yeah.
Styles met face to face.
Oh, we finally caught up with the stream, y'all. We're caught up. We're caught up. We finally caught up with the Monday Night Raw season 33, episode 40 Netflix stream. You know, the Crown Jewel Go Home show.
With both men approaching
We are caught up.
careers, a call from
Caught up. I
WWE
told you we'd get caught up with it.
their rivalries. At Crown Jewel, John Cena and AJ Styles will both try to ink their name in the last chapter of their story. Two generational talents, one final showdown.
Great job by Jackie Redmond on the history of Cena and Styles, and we could have history of milestone on Saturday. With a win, John Cena will have 100 premium live event wins. Only The Undertaker has more.
I'm backstage with AJ Styles. AJ, your long storied rivalry with John Cena, in the eyes of many fans, is one of the best of all time. In fact, it was the WWE Universe that demanded this match. How have you been preparing for it?
Well, the thing you need to know about Steve.
Oh, there he is. Hey, we took you out of the info AJ Styles, huh? Uncle AJ? What makes you think you're going to beat John Cena when you couldn't even beat me? Hell, Rusev couldn't even beat me, and I'm still your double champ, and you've got nothing.
Hey, AJ, a little birdie told me that you and Dragon Lee want to challenge the WWE World Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Well, take this from an old friend. You're making a huge mistake. Oh, well, old friend, kind of sounds like a threat. I mean, it's easy to threaten someone when there's 3 against 1. So I'll tell you what, I'll grab Dragon Lee. We'll see if we can find a third. I'll talk to Adam Pearce and get us a 6-man tag match tonight. And we'll see how tough you guys are. Right, old friend? Told you should talk to me right here. You still coming? I wonder who's going to get us his partner.
Doesn't even matter. Judgment Day is going to take care of business like we always do.
I like the way AJ's thinking there. Oh, look who's coming our way. CM Punk. Next, from right here in Dallas.
I'll be right back, y'all. All right, I'm back, folks. Go ahead and tune back into Monday Night Raw, where AJ and Lee is talking to Penta. And it leads to Bayley and Lyra Valkyria brawling with Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez.
I worry about Adam Pearce's health sometimes, like a lot, like all the time, as Monday Night Raw on Netflix is presented by DoorDash. We have a massive crowd here for Monday Night Raw, time and again with all the action here. And we've got celebrities as well. John Primer is a professional bull rider who was ranked PBR's 2024 #1 overall pick and team's MVP. Sitting right behind me is Hudson Hope, a pro bull rider who was PBR's 2025 Rookie of the Year, the 3rd pick overall a year ago. Roger Steiner is here, the world champion bareback rider. You know who else is here? The Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are here, Wayne.
Oh, yeah, my absolute favorites. Nobody does it better. Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Welcome to Raw. Come back anytime, any city.
Boy, they just got to show they darn celebrities, huh? We got CM Punk coming out. Can't wait to hear what he has to say. After he and AJ Lee picked up a win over Becky, Lynch, and Seth Rollins. I wonder if we're getting CM Punk versus Seth Rollins for Crown Jewel. Clobbering time. You already know, man. We already know.
He was the proud husband and winner at WrestlePalooza, was the World Heavyweight Champion for a moment of time this summer, and now we all wonder what's next for CM Punk.
CM Punk did have a stated goal of returning, but he wanted to climb to the very top of the mountain again. You mentioned it, fleeting moment. He did stand there at SummerSlam, defeating the undefeatable Gunther, but of course that moment was taken away simply too soon for CM Punk by Seth freaking Rollins, his arch nemesis, cashing in Money in the Bank. So we get some vengeance, of course, with that victory in mixed tag alongside his wife AJ at WrestlePalooza. The big question is, what is next for CM Punk?
Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Dallas, Texas?
What'd you say?
Oh, you guys are loud.
Yeah, they all are.
You guys like to sing, huh? I got one for you. I've kind of always wanted to do this, and I haven't been here in 2 weeks, so indulge me. The stars at night are big and bright. All right, that's all I came to do. Have a good night. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Did you guys miss me? All right, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I got a couple things I want to address. First and foremost, thank you so much for that huge, warm welcome back to the WWE for AJ Lee. We're right around the corner from Crown Jewel in Perth. It's Saturday night, in fact. And you're going to see Cody Rhodes take on.
Oh, you got
Seth
Cody
Rollins.
Rhodes taking on Seth Rollins. Well, who is CM Punk's opponent going to be for Crown
I
Jewel?
haven't been here in 2 weeks is because I promised my friend Cody I would keep my nose out of his business. This championship match, title versus title, although I don't think either title is on the line, so don't anybody yell at me in the back. But it's for brand dominance. It's for ego. And as much as I'm involved with Seth, I don't want to get in Cody's business. Another reason why I haven't been here in 2 weeks is I've been celebrating with my wife because we beat Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins at WrestlePalooza. I started this year beating Seth Rollins on the inaugural Netflix Raw, January 6th. I'm going to end this year beating Seth Rollins on Netflix. And there's a sign over here. CM Punk deserves his World Heavyweight Championship back. And I love the sign and I appreciate the passion. But deserves is the wrong word. Earned is the word. Because at every turn, when it's one-on-one, straight up, man to man, Seth Rollins, I got your number. Seth Rollins, CM Punk is better than you. And everybody knows it. I'm going to get my world title back, just like I started the year beating Seth Rollins. I'm going to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Does Cavolta in the act, Joe Tess?
You can smell it, can't you? LA Knight on cue.
I'll tell you right now, LA Knight did mention to GM Adam Pearce a couple of weeks ago that he wanted next.
In the ring now, it's CM Punk and LA Knight.
Crown Jewel.
He was very clear in stating that.
Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, man. I don't see no likes on the stream. What's going on? And share the stream to all social media platforms. Let everybody know that I'm still live from Monday Night Raw. Go ahead, Crown Jewel. Go home. Go. Man, I know I sound tired. Am I the only one that really sound tired, though?
Let me talk to you.
We're getting close to 840. All we need is more subscribers, and we'll be at 840 subscribers.
What do you see?
We'll be at 840 subs.
Somebody who interrupted me.
Not Subway.
That's very good because it's a catchy little tune. But I'll tell you what, this man that's interrupting you, this man that's standing in front of you now, what you see is a man who is a big force who walked in this door, blew the doors off the place, and yet still I've not gotten what I've deserved, what I've earned, and that is my reign as the World Heavyweight Champion. And then you did say some things, though, that I agree with. And while you said some things that I agree with, I just want to point out a couple of omissions. You are the creator, the owner. You are the man who is known for the pipe bomb. However, lately, you haven't been known as much for the pipe bomb as you have been known for being a husband.
That's not a knock. Don't owe that.
Is that insulting?
No, that is not an insult at all. As a matter of fact, what I want to say about that, everybody out here wants love. Everybody out here needs love. Everybody watching, even the most shaded person out here wants and needs love. And for that, I commend you for cultivating that. It's a beautiful thing. However, as good of a husband as you, my man, you are a trash champion. What'd you have? No offense, my man, but 5 minutes as world champion, and then what happened to you? At SummerSlam, Seth Rollins pinned your shoulders in the middle of the ring. Then let's go on to Clash in Paris. What happened? Seth Rollins pinned your shoulders in the middle of the ring. You know whose shoulders Seth Rollins has never, ever, not ever, not never, not ever pinned?
I'd imagine it's the same guy that's never, not ever, ever been heavyweight champion, right?
Here's what I'm telling you. You might have your cute little line that I've never been world champion, but I've never been pinned by Seth Rollins. So while you're a two-time loser, I'm a two-time winner against Seth Rollins, albeit one of those times was a disqualification that you caused. But I am the last one to pin Seth Rollins. I'll damn sure be the next one. And I will be the world heavyweight champion.
Guess who else walks in on the conversation?
Form a line of potential world heavyweight championship contenders. Former champ Jey Uso entering the fray. And the question is, who's going to be at the front of that line?
$12,913 here at American Airlines Center, welcoming Jey Uso.
Hey. Yeah, because I'm finally thinking clear, Oos. My mind cleared. I'm the one. I'm the one that never got my rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship. Hey, Oos. And I'm the one who's up next for the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh. What is this, deja vu right now? I tell you what, we were in Paris, it's me, it's you, and you, always knocking my door, always complaining. My God, man, yeah, you had the World Heavyweight Championship. You lost it. Your time came, it went. Here's what I'm telling you. While you stand there thinking it's your time, you're standing there thinking it's your time. No, it's my time. Yeah. And what I'm telling you is you think that you lost the title because you're not quite Roman enough. That ain't quite right, my man. I'll tell you this, you're not Roman Reigns, you're not going to be Roman Reigns. As far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing.
That's okay. You carve your own path. But where you carve your path, your best shot right now, you might want to focus on those tag titles. Although from what I saw last week, you probably want to stop sucking at being a tag team. But while I'm at it, Jimmy, I didn't mean to give you any shrapnel. I know you and I are good, but this man keeps getting in my way, and I will off your own switch. And you got to understand what I will do to you. But when I'm talking about you, I got
Oh, super kick! It was time to shut him up, I guess, said Jay.
too much trash this evening to a fired-up Jack.
All right. All right, I'm assuming we're cool. I'm assuming you interrupted him and not me. But I understand your passion, brother. You want that heavyweight championship. But you're going to have to get in line behind me, and the man does have a point. Maybe you should focus on being a tag team, because I love Jey Uso. I don't like Little Roman.
Jimmy looking to get in the middle of Punk and Jay.
Peacemaker, just like John Cena, but it might not be enough. This thing's ready to explode.
Jay's going to take it forward to he tried to come around with a super kick and Jimmy intercepted it. It is heated. Punk gets it. Punk is on the attack. A big right hand. Jimmy responds.
Good shove Jimmy out the way there.
Punk said, you stay out of my business. 3 men angling to be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Jimmy Uso, all for his family. Well, his twin brother Jay needed to do something about it. Yeah, Ios. That's what you're supposed to do. Uso penitentiary.
Dang.
Asuka, what's happened between us isn't Rhea's fault. It's yours. You broke my heart. 私はあなたに恩がある。カイリと私が WWE にいるのもあなたのおかげです。私たちはあなたを姉さんとして慕ってました。あなたみたいになりたいと思ってた。でも今はあなたのジェラシーと揺れた。私は自分のキャリアをあなたにも捧げてきた。チャンピオンになれたのも理由の一つはでも全てがアスカだけではない。私はリアの言葉を信じたくはなかった。正しかった。あなたは自分だけの利益しか考えてない。本当の家族なら誰と友達になるか指図したりしないよね。本当の家族なら私の功績を横取りしたりしないよね。We are not family anymore. でも誰が本当の私の家族なのか私は見極め始めてる。And at Crown Jewel, you'll find out that Asuka isn't ready for Io.
I just want to say, arigato, Io Sky, for that great, amazing video package. It was great. It was epic, man. It was... Anyway, let's get back to the show.
So talented, so gifted, so respected, but to think the emotion that Io carries this week. The pairing with Rhea Ripley awaits for Crown Jewel. Tonight, perhaps a taste of what's to come. She says, we're not family anymore.
And I'm going to warm up my dinner. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Tell you the difficult
We're back. Hanging right now is Io Sky versus Kyrie Sane
Both really not wanting to fight each other.
with Asuka at ringside
And respect are massive in Japanese wrestling culture. There's an almost
on Monday Night Raw, season 33, episode 40, Donut Crowd Show Go Home Show, live on Netflix. If you're just now tuning in, welcome. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We got through that Roman Reigns Bronson Reed segment tonight, as well as the WWE Intercontinental Women's Championship. We got to witness Lyra versus Roxanne Perez, and before that, or after that, the segment between CM Punk, LA Knight, and Jay Uso. And now we go from that to Io Sky versus Kyrie Sane, and Io Sky is taking control, and it's about to go on commercial again. I think. I hope not. Ah, damn it. Damn it. I'm going to war about my food for real this time. I'll be back, folks. It just went right back to commercial break. I knew I should have stayed off for a while.
An Io Sky.
All right, y'all, I'm finally back.
Arguably the best.
The show finally back on from 6 ad commercial breaks that I had to get through. 6 more.
Bouncing his comeback after she took that big blow earlier in this match. And now here she goes. Io Sky doing what she does best. It's a drop kick. This is just freakish toughness for Io Sky.
We are tuned back into the show. Io Sky versus Kairi Sane happening right now.
Yeah, the ovation from this packed out Dallas crowd.
What a comeback by Io Sky. After that beating she took out on the outside into the apron, missing with the Meteora.
This will be a good time for Kairi to turn babyface. I mean,
Shoulders down.
because Asuka is doing nothing but using her.
They find the German suplex in the game. Take a look at the aerial skills of the genius of the Sky. Bullseye right to the chest of Kairi Sane. Signature celebration et al. And closing in for a big victory now is Io Sky.
Io Sky putting it all to Kairi landing right on her feet.
Kairi knows all Io Sky's tricks. That's the problem.
Hooks the leg and the kick out at 2 and change.
Friends, training partners for years and years around planet Earth. It's all exploding before our eyes, and we're again at Crown Jewel on Saturday. Perth, Australia. And this could be the closing moments of this one.
She is in the target zone for an insane elbow. You can see the face of Kairi Sane.
And that moment of regret from Kairi Sane on the top of that hesitation could have cost her. You cannot do that against somebody as good as Kairi Sane.
And the Meteora, that's exactly what it was, Wade. Great analysis. That moment of regret, that contemplation. And now, the genius of the Sky. Asuka's up on the apron.
It's only a matter of time till this happened. Put it into the punch by an angered Io Sky.
Now she's got to deal with Asuka, and Kairi comes right in. And Kairi, the pinning combination. Oh, look at Asuka! Asuka helped out!
Here is your winner, Kairi Sane.
We saw Asuka pulling those hands, Wade.
Yeah, what an absolutely stunning performance there from Io Sky, but essentially cheated out of it at the death. But that pinning combination, aided and abetted by Asuka, and keep your eyes peeled, because the Empress of Tomorrow is out to make a statement tonight.
Look at this. Softening her up for Saturday at Crown Jewel, and now holding her in position. She's going up top. Kairi Sane. Insane elbow with all her weight right across the torso of Io Sky. Crown Jewel. The Kabuki Warriors will take on Io and Rhea Ripley. But wait, I wonder, after what we just saw, where does that leave them heading into it?
We'll take another look at this. The insane elbow attempt mid-match by Kairi Sane, just took a beat too long. Genius of the Sky got out of there, but couldn't get out of this. The assist from Asuka. And this is a take two of that insane elbow again, aided and batted by Asuka, connecting a beauty. Victory tonight. For one half of the Kabuki Warriors, it simply won't be that easy this Saturday in Perth, Australia. Crown jewel because Rhea Ripley will be in town to even the odds. What a matchup that's good.
That's right. Remember, that comes your way at 8 a.m. Eastern, streaming from Perth, Western Australia. Of course, it's also jammed for Western Australia as we offer up the next edition of a look back at Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins through the years.
I would cross before you. Better think twice about what you gonna do. I wouldn't cross before you. If it was you, I wouldn't cross me.
I was just 3 months into my WWE homecoming when I found myself forced onto the shelf. It's not at all how I pictured my road to the WWE Championship going. Recovery was hard and quite honestly, it's lonely. Because you can get deep inside your own head on that long journey back. Doubt and try to break you. So I fought hard. I put in the work, and then I put myself in the royal run. I went through 29 other men and earned the right to face Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And then on that fateful night in Los Angeles, I learned another hard lesson.
You can't do it alone. And the reason you can't do it alone is because Roman Reigns doesn't do it alone. At one time, he had a shield, and now he has a bloodline. I tried to stay clear of Roman, let him run his little empire over on SmackDown, while I built up the legacy of the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. But the fact is, there's no avoiding Roman Reigns. Eventually, he and his bloodline swallowed up all the air until there's nothing left. And that type of power needed to be checked. So I did something I never thought I'd do. Cody, I helped you.
Together at WrestleMania, we vanquished the Bloodline. Together, we liberated the WWE Championship from the hands of Roman Reigns. I got to live out not just my dream, but my father's as well. And for that, Seth, I could not be more grateful.
I helped you out, and it cost me everything. It cost me the World Heavyweight Championship. It cost me my health. And I could have lived with that. Stopping Roman Reigns was worth it. But then you threw it all away. Not even 6 months after finally purging Roman Reigns from WWE, you let him back in. You step into a ring with Roman, not as an opponent, but as his partner. After everything I sacrificed for you, was that all for nothing?
Personal evolution isn't just for architects and messiahs and visionaries and revolutionaries. The rest of us, yes, even Roman Reigns, we get a chance to evolve as well. I thought you of all people could see that enemies can become allies.
What I see is that you are not fit to lead this company. What I see is that you do not have the fortitude to make the difficult decisions to ensure this company's future.
You talk of the future, but all I see is you cribbing plays from the past. Surround yourself with some muscle and a wise man, oracle, and act like you are better than everyone else. But if you want to live in the past, that's fine by me, because the scoreboard back there still reads 3,
Zero. The thing is, WWE doesn't need a self-proclaimed QB1. What it needs is a vision. And at Crown Jewel, you will find out what happens to those who stand between me and fulfilling that vision.
I have never been one to back down from a fight, and now it's no different. So at Crown Jewel, you bring everything you have. Hell, bring everyone you have. And you'll find out that it's still not enough to beat me, Seth.
Maxxine Dupri, you're telling me that breath is crooked? That is the most crooked breath I've ever seen in my entire life. First, Indianapolis, and now. Me out, as if I don't know how to count. Serve me. They don't deserve it. I'm not going to go to prison. I'm going to tell Adam Peace I'm not going to prison because I need some time to reevaluate everything. This is how they're going to treat me. They don't deserve me. Until they get better referee. Look, I'm going to go.
Paul. Sir.
We should talk.
Yes, sir.
I have to win this Saturday.
And you're going to win this Saturday.
What if I don't?
What if you don't want?
What if I don't beat Cody Rhodes?
But you will beat Cody Rhodes.
What if I don't beat Cody Rhodes, Paul?
It's an impossibility.
Paul, you're not hearing me. What if I lose? What happens?
You want it straight? If you lose to Cody Rhodes, you lose the locker room. You lose the faith of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed that your vision is the one that leads us into the future. You throw away everything that we've built since WrestleMania. You throw away the fact that the entire Netflix era has been built around Seth freaking Rollins, and you become nothing more in history than a de facto wannabe secondary champion. So please, do yourself a favor and don't lose.
I noticed you left somebody out of that equation, Paul. Yourself. So tell me, what happens if I lose?
I'm your secret weapon. He's 3-0 against you. That's a streak at all.
I asked you a straight question. I want a straight answer.
If you lose to Cody Rhodes, at some point, I have to ask myself, why? Why I picked you. I have to ask myself why I picked you over Roman Reigns.
Getting hit in the face for no damn reason, Oos. Then got punched in the face for no reason. No, man, what up, Oos? What's up? What you doing here? Matter of fact, why is you out there with me? I'm trying to run the play, Oos. Trying to handle business. Hey, I'm trying to get this World Heavyweight Championship. Now you got us a tag match. You trying to protect Punk? Or you protecting Punk?
Look, you better recognize what side you're on tonight, Oos. You better know what side you're on tonight, Oos. All right? Okay? Okay? I'm on your side, bro. I'm on your side. Man, you know this. You know I got him all the time. Man, but you know what, man? You said you see and hear everything, Oos. So do I. And I see what's going on, Oos. I see you over there pulling your strings, man. Messing with his mental. You got him thinking a certain way that he don't need to go down on. So I need you to accept this, Oos. I'm not like you. Jay is nothing like you.
I know you're not hearing me right now, but you should listen to this. When your brother won that World Heavyweight Championship, he became more like me and less like you. If you really want to help your brother, sometimes you just need to get out of his way.
That's a tough message for Jimmy to digest.
Here's an easy message for Planet Earth to digest.
The following is a six-man tag team match together for one fall. Introducing first from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta.
I mean, how good is that ring entrance? And how good is this assignment? Six-man tag team match is next, as Penta is the one who joins forces with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to take on the Judgment Day. Cero Miedo next.
No, it's Cero Miedo. You didn't say it right. New commentator of Monday Night Raw.
Detected an ICBM of the Pacific. Current flight trajectory is consistent with impact somewhere in the continental United States.
Now listen back onto the phone.
I'm gonna need you to breathe.
Get in the car and just start driving.
If we get this wrong, none of us are gonna be alive tomorrow.
America rules, and so does real American fear. Get some.
I think they're gonna turn Jey Uso on Jimmy. Roman is trying to turn Jey on Jimmy. That's what I think. I think WWE is planning a Jimmy and Jey Uso feud again. Only this time, Jimmy Uso will be the babyface in the feud, and Jey will be the heel in the feud. First time we got a feud between the Usos, Jimmy and Jey. Jimmy was a heel and Jey Uso was a babyface. He was main event Jey. So now WWE's looking to revisit that feud between the Usos. It makes me question why. And who asked for it? We got the Usos versus CM Punk and LA Knight tonight. Apparently, that's in the main event. All right. Get ready to tune back into Monday Night Raw from 7 at commercial breaks.
Great night here in Dallas. Such a huge week in WWE. One of the great ways to spend it is with all the guests on the WWE podcast super schedule. Of course, Sam and Megan will get you up to speed on Raw Recap. That's available tomorrow morning. So much has developed for them to analyze because this six-man tag team was made with Penta stepping up with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to take on Judgment Day. Of course, AJ Styles dealing with Dirty Dom, Judgment Day recently, and now only 5 sleeps away from facing John Cena at Crown Jewel in Perth.
Before we get started, I need to say something about that.
With all the disrespect, a legend like AJ Styles trying to get off his chest. Now
You see the World Tag Team Champions with Finn and JD, and of course, the double champion in Dirty Don with his AAA Mega Championship as well as the IC title. And it was earlier tonight when Finn Balor butted into a conversation backstage in the locker room area, saying that he heard AJ and Dragon Lee think about making a run at the tag titles, and that is how we arrived at this. AJ said, "Why don't I go find myself somebody else and we'll just do a six-man tonight?"
there's a lot of gold on the Judgment Day. Of course, you got the double champ too. Dirty Dom, who is a former NXT North American champ, just like Dragon Lee. I wonder what Dom thinks about NXT's Ethan Page defending the title against TNA's Mustafa Ali tomorrow night at NXT Showdown.
NXT Showdown will come away Tuesday at 8 p.m. You got 2 Survivor Series style elimination matches with teams from both promotions, TNA and NXT. It's the show night at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, so AJ Lee, we said he's got a huge week. He's taking on John Cena.
Styles, easy up.
Excuse me, AJ Styles. He's taking on John Cena, and he was just about to talk about it, and Styles took the mic. He was rudely interrupted. Well, I'll tell you what, this Thursday, there's a Crown Jewel preview podcast with Sam, Megan, and Becky, and AJ Styles joins them and discusses what's coming up against Cena, and he was very candid.
Landing there for JD McDonough. Yeah, I feel like
I got 13 people in the X live chat, right? Just tuned in from X. AJ Styles with it looked like a phenomenal forearm to Finn Balor.
things have started incredibly blazingly here for the Judgment Day.
We got all 3 baby faces taking out the Judgment Day. Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough. And we got more ad commercial breaks to get through. Mute my mic for a few minutes. All right, we're back.
Line Center in Dallas, Texas. Nearly 13,000 in attendance. The 27th time that Raw has been in Dallas. Of course, we're just 5 days away from Crown Jewel. Has it in position to deliver as he does with that corner handstand kick. 5 days away. This guy right here, AJ Styles, will be taking on John Cena. The WWE Universe demanded it, Wade, and they're getting it.
One last chance for AJ Styles to beat up John Cena. And I will never tire of watching anyone do that. It'll be a fun night at Crown Jewel. There's two absolute legends in AJ Styles and John Cena, two faces of their respective companies for many years, dream matches. And we get it for one last time.
Dragon Lee.
Oh! Dragon Lee dropped the knee of J.D. McDonald.
J.D. McDonald reaching for his right knee.
The high pain threshold of
Dang.
McDonald. Wearing a little thin at this point in the match. The Judgment Day,
man,
have been absolutely rubbish so far in this match. They barely got a shot in. They're being absolutely shocked and awed with moves like this. And it's astounding that somehow the Judgment Day is still even in this match because nothing has worked.
Oh, we got Dragon Lee on the top rope. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna? Oh! Oh! Dang! I knocked my phone over by mistake. Soon out there swung. Got there swung out.
Cheer from the Dallas audience when Dirty Dom got tagged in. Clearly, they are Dirty Dom true.
Dirty Dom, the double champion.
Dang, I didn't mean to do that.
Triple A.
Beating out my phone over.
Championship. He was so impressive in doing that. The Intercontinental Champion has held that for 168 days.
Come on, y'all. Let's get this thumbs up before the show ends tonight.
And that is mainly female.
I'm going to be sharing this watch along again, reminding everybody if they missed it, go check it out. Hit the thumbs up.
Mustache.
What's interesting here,
Hit the thumbs up on my other watch along, direct watch along streams on the channel.
Contender to that Triple A mega title that Dom has.
More reason for Dirty Dom to turn up the ratchet a little bit now and let Dragon Lee know what's in store for him when those two do collide at Triple A.
Triple A Heroes Mortales will be on October 25th, and that is when the championship match is scheduled between Dirty Dom and Dragon Lee. But right now, high drama in Dallas as three amigos in the midst of this six-man tag team match.
Get a little too cocky with Dragon Lee, and that is the result. Now you need all your power. Getting back over to the wrong side of the tracks. And there have been major issues in the Judgment Day of late. Of course, Finn and JD McDonald, like brothers, the issues have really been with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Maybe a lack of trust. But things are really firing on all cylinders now. And one thing that gets teams back on track is victories. And it looks like Judgment Day are heading that way, but don't take your eye off Dragon Lee for too long.
Judgment Day feeling confident here in Dallas.
Life's not a race.
I'm sure they do. We'll go over everything that went down on this entire show after I come back from stepping away from the stream. Because after the main event, that's when I'm going to step away. I'm sure they do. Abracadabra. Let's see how many more views we can get before this main event. Before we see more on the show. It's probably going to go off the air either at 10:30 or 11 o'clock tonight. Talking about Monday Night Raw, of course. Whew. I think I need to get the other subscription on Netflix. That way we won't have so many ad commercial breaks. But I had to get the cheapest one. Need to try to bump it up a little, bump up the subscription up a little bit, try to upgrade. I ain't gotta explain. Y'all already know what subscription I'm talking about. Y'all go check out my WWE NXT No Mercy watch along and results from 8 days ago. We were live for that premium live event, as well as the NXT before the NXT No Mercy pay-per-view. Monday Night Raw is back on. We got Dominic Mysterio and Dragon Lee still in the ring. Dragon Lee is trying to reach the tag Penta, and Dominic Mysterio just tagged JD McDonough. And Penta just got tagged, so we got JD. Uh-oh. So we go with Penta. I'm sure he has.
There is simply no stopping the tide against Penta when he's in this kind of form.
He used the roll-through momentum against Dom and leads the DDT on Finn.
So inventive, just incredible reflexes and reactions here. Now lining up something big, apparently.
Dang.
And that took even a little something out of Penta.
I think it was JD McDonough in the blink of an eye pulling out that standing reversal. Spanish fly, I guess. Not what Penta had in mind. That's going to that next.
Definitely not what Penta had in mind.
That's the brilliance of JD McDonough. I don't know where it ends with that guy.
Oh, here comes AJ Styles. This is exactly what he wanted tonight.
Yeah, this is what this audience has been waiting for. Now the kid that is AJ Styles at the moment now exploding, and Dirty Dom is the unfortunate victim.
Uh-oh. There goes Styles. I thought he was going to go for the Oshi Goroshi, but that wasn't the case. Oh, Dragon Lee just clothesline. JD McDonough out the ring. Finn Balor just sent Dragon Lee out the ring. Penta just sent Finn Balor out the ring. There we go. Bam! A dive from Penta to Finn Balor outside the ring.
Meanwhile, in the ring, you can see Dom holding out for dear life.
Oh! Dominic just had Styles on the rope. I mean, it was effective. No, please don't tell me Dominic's about to do a 619.
Rusev was beaten in questionable fashion last week by Dirty Dom. Oh, God. And there was a point. Oh! Penta, who apparently was aiming at Dirty Dom Mysterio, misfired, connected with Rusev. And this match continues.
Meanwhile, back in the ring.
Yeah, Rusev is going to. Yeah, I think Rusev is going to beat the crap out of Penta after that. I wouldn't be surprised if they put Penta versus Rusev next week. After that one. After that super kick to Rusev. Because that completely took him out.
When you nailed it, Penta was going for the super kick.
Now that I've got a second to talk, this match at Crown Jewel between AJ Styles and John Cena.
Don't tell me it's going to
We
be.
don't need a story. It writes itself.
Don't tell me it's going to be his last match, too.
Who will dance for the last time? And I will promise you this, we will leave it all in that ring. It will kick ass.
It's going to be awesome. The WWE Universe wanted it.
Yeah, I think this is not only John Cena's last match. I think this is AJ's last match, too. Yeah, I don't think Cena's not coming back. Man, I don't think AJ's coming back either.
Of course, the women's Crown Jewel Championship match. The Tiffany Stratton against Stephanie McCann, best versus best.
Yeah, this one's going to get ugly, as we heard earlier tonight. Roman Reigns, the OTC, takes on local man being Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. Cover your eyes.
We saw what happened with Io Sky tonight against Kyrie Sane. Rhea Ripley joins now against the Kabuki Warriors. That's coming your way from Perth.
A prestigious Crown Jewel Championship on the line as the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes takes on Seth freaking Rollins in a match Seth has to win.
Remember, it all comes your way with special start times.
Yeah, that's what Seth says. We'll see.
5 a.m. Eastern on Friday, and then Saturday you can get going with the countdown at 6 a.m. before Crown Jewel at 8 a.m. and then the post show follows.
You don't want this match? I don't want this match. This doesn't get me closer to the title except.
I get it. We've both been here. Nobody wants it. You don't want it. I don't want it. That's fine. But we're going to do it because we got to do it. The only thing I ask of you, don't get pinned. All right? Yeah.
Where is he? Is the fans about to get tricked?
I don't know, Joe. Did they get lost?
Well, they got a big battle ahead, the Usos. You saw what happened earlier, and now what has come of it. And the Usos are set to take on CM Punk and LA Knight.
There they are. I don't know what was going on. That was kind of strange that it took Jey Uso a few minutes to come out. Hmm. Main event up next, folks. We got 7 more ad commercial breaks to get through. Oh. I already tweeted out my thoughts of the other matches from earlier. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up because I don't see no likes. Thank you. Your likes, your overwhelming support for the channel helps out. Especially the support. Your support is the main thing that helps out the channel. And hitting the thumbs up and sharing the stream, everything else. There's lots of other watch-alongs and streams you could check out and you could listen to on the channel, including my NXT Homecoming watch-along, which got 6 likes, 187 views, and the Monday Night Raw, September the 15th, 2025 watch-along, where it got 4 likes, 341 views. Monday Night Raw is finally back on.
Earlier tonight, we saw Roxanne Perez in the Hot Rocks against Lyra, Valkyria, Bailey, and
Wait a minute.
against the Judgment Day. Raquel Rodriguez,
Wait a minute.
Roxanne Perez. That's also next week on Monday Night Raw. Tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by
Monday Night Raw is coming on at 8 a.m. next week. Next Monday? What the hell?
Against the Vision last week.
Oh, that's because they're in Perth, Australia. That's why. So you mean tell me Monday Night Raw after Crown Jewel is taking place in Australia, Perth, Australia. Great. I don't even think any of my audience or supporters are going to be tuning into my Monday Night Raw watch along if I go live for the Monday Night Raw watch along next Monday, which I will anyway, regardless. Monday Night Raw airing at 8 a.m. next Monday is not going to stop me from going live for Monday Night Raw next Monday. I'll be live next Monday night. Cause I'll be at work Monday morning. Ain't no way I'm going to be up for that. I don't know who the heck's going to be up at 8 a.m. in the morning, Eastern time, watching Crown Jewel. Not me. Not me, sorry. I will watch it Saturday night, not Saturday morning. I have to work Saturday.
World Heavyweight Championship post Crown Jewel. Only one of them will get it, and that is why it's imperative for all of them to try and get the win here tonight.
And it was this guy, LA Knight, who was the most vocal in making his career as guest.
He said, yeah.
Heavyweight champion. Well, that was a tough tag, huh?
Yeah, so these two, Punk and LA Knight, have tagged before. They beat the Vision actually back in August. But more recently than that, they were opponents in the fatal four-way at Clash in Paris that was won by Seth freaking Rollins. So let's not pretend for 1 second that Punk and LA Knight like each other, and there you go. We'll pay that. Little seat, as we like to call it. And on the one side of the ring here, you've got the greatest tag team in history, the Usos. On the other side, you've got two egotists who are really going to struggle to survive this match as a duo.
You mentioned the success of the Usos, 8-time tag team champions. And wait, this tonight is their 492nd tag team match as teammates.
Nobody has ever done it better than the Usos, in my opinion. Joined at the hip since birth, and it showed in the ring, but that was nice from LA Knight. You've got a tag team against two individuals, essentially, in this match.
LA Knight, the most active superstar in WWE this year.
Oh, wow. The referee's back was turned there, and Jey Uso, rarely a cheat these days. However, he has some burning hatred for LA Knight, so took his opportunity there.
We mentioned LA Knight's activity. This is the 40th televised match in 2025. No one's had more.
And look again, this is oh, man.
He gets driven and whipped right into the steel steps.
Come on.
Miami PD.
I don't have any drugs.
Dog's not trained to detect drugs. The dog's trained to detect money. That's a $20 million rip. But more will stick around. That's streets. Hey, are you here? Someone might want this money. I don't trust you, and that.
He said, that's a problem. All right. Yeah, it goes back on 4-ad commercial break.
These four have only shared the ring one time, and that was the Royal Rumble last winter when Jey Uso won it. But unique circumstances we're dealing with tonight as CM Punk came out, was addressing the crowd, talking about his future plans, wanting to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship again. LA Knight got into the mix. He was saying, no, it's my turn to get after it. Jey Uso came down. The next thing you know, everybody's getting after everybody, and here we are in the main event.
I'll tell you what really impresses me, Joe. There have been some clear tensions between the Usos of late. There's this horrible allegation that Jey is trying to turn himself into little Roman. He's barking orders at Jimmy. When the bell rings They look as good as ever. It's like that instinct kicks back in. Whatever issues they've had between themselves and Roman go out of the window, and they just click back into that top-level tag team gear that they own.
8 times the tag team champions. Of course, a week ago winning the Tornado tag team match against the Vision. Roman Reigns playing a major role there. Roman Reigns, who alluded to, is playing a major role in the psyche of Jey Uso.
It's working. I like this side of Jey Uso. It's a little more cutthroat. At one point, he was friends with LA Knight, but Roman Reigns told Jey very specifically, no, it's about blood. If they ain't blood, you don't have them. LA Knight managed to help himself on that one, get out of trouble, but needs this tag.
Oh, jumping neck breaker by LA Knight, who is desperate to get to CM Punk.
And let me posit this. What would the smart thing to do have been there? Jump into a neck breaker or jump for the tag? Now LA Knight needs to make this tag.
I think LA Knight is attempting to not make a tag.
Anyway, that was close. There it is.
Here comes CM Punk.
Well, he finally did.
Dropping the man who super kicked him earlier tonight.
And Jimmy was trying to play peacemaker. The next thing you know, Punk pushed him aside, threw a big right hand at Jey Uso, and Jimmy had decided it was time. And the super kick was landed. A big running knee by Punk right into that corner.
Jewel came flying off Jimmy Uso at one point. The referee has pocketed that. So that for a pretty penny post-match, but CM Punk doesn't care about that. He's got the wind in his sails. We're going to make a statement here.
This is less pawn shop and more big-time concern with CM Punk up on that top rope here in Dallas, looking to fly and deliver the elbow.
Ooh, yeah.
And he's saying it is time. Looking to line up the GTS. And Jimmy able to free himself and land a super kick. And now here comes Jey.
Just like that, in sync, the Usos do what they do best.
Jey lands the splash to put this away, hooks the leg, and LA Knight comes in for the save.
LA Knight with a little tag team timing there. Needed that because that was game over for Punk. This one breaking down. And an inadvertent collision there between LA Knight.
Whoa!
Jimmy Uso, PFT dropping Jimmy.
A BFT drops Jimmy, but then a super kick, and here's the roll-up.
This one's spilling out at all angles right now.
Spear! Oh, a big spear from Jey Uso.
Straight out of the Roman Reigns playbook, which is a playbook Jey Uso is firmly subscribed to at the moment.
Remember, Jey took a BFT.
The Jey had the opportunity to finish Punk there, got distracted by LA.
No, he's up. He's got him in position. Punk's got him in position, and the GTS is still. What is LA Knight doing? LA Knight just tapped himself in.
Here are your winners, the team of CM Punk and
LA Knight did the work to close it out. CM Punk did the work, and LA Knight took the glory. Tapped himself in there, Wade.
Can take another look at this notice leak from CM Punk knocking Jey Uso out cold, but before he could make the pin, LA Knight scampers off, tags Punk, and steals the victory. Now this win here is pivotal because it adds more weight to Ace next on World Heavyweight Champ Seth freaking Rollins half the crown. Doesn't Punk know it?
The next stop is 10,700 flight miles away, Perth, Australia. Remember, a special start time of 8 a.m. Eastern on Saturday for Crown Jewel Best versus Best. Champs versus champs. It is going to be special. We'll see you from Western Australia.
Yeah.
Yep, he took the bait. He took it. There it is, folks. So October the 13th episode of Monday Night Raw airs at 8 a.m. October the 20th Monday Night Raw airs at 8 p.m. And October 27th episode of Monday Night Raw airs at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I would have to go live for Raw next Monday night. I can't do it Monday morning. I can't do Crown Jewel Saturday morning either. I have to do Crown Jewel. I have to go live for Crown Jewel Saturday night and Monday Night Raw. Crown Jewel Fallout episode Monday night. Because I work Saturday morning. I work Monday morning. That's all I gotta say for now. I'll be right back, folks. When we come back, we'll go over everything that went down on the show. I'll go over my overall thoughts and grades on everything, including the segment World Reigns, Bronson Reed, Io Sky versus Kairi Sane, and much more. Stick around. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. will. All right, folks, I'm back. Now it's time to go over my overall thoughts and grades on the entire Monday Night Raw WWE Crown Jewel Go Home show. Before I get on out of here. Now, the Monday Night Raw Crown Jewel Go Home show was a mixed bag. And when I say it was a mixed bag, I easily gave this episode an A-. And let me tell you why I gave the show an A-. So, while it was good, it also felt, it was a good show, don't get me wrong, but it also felt underwhelming. You know, especially considering the hype surrounding a premium live event on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? And the episode had its highlights, such as a promising angle involving the Kabuki Warriors and introduction of a new match between Roman Reigns, a Tribal Chief, and the Mr. Tribal Thief, Johnson Reed. Now, however, the rest of the card was woefully overhyped with the exception of a great video package for Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Now, the broadcast stone with moments like the fantastic match between Lynch and Dupri, which stole the show with a phenomenal performance that earned them the hottest reaction of the night. So this was the best match of the entire night. Best highlight match of the entire WWE Crown Jewel Monday Night Raw Go Home show. Other notable mentions including Dirty Dom's continued rise, Heyman's intriguing dynamic with Rollins, and the Bloodline's ongoing storyline, Influence, which keeps delivering with Reigns' renewed influence on Jey Uso. Main event Jey Uso, Yeet Jey Uso, yeah, that Jey Uso. And I think this is simply hinting at Jey Uso turning heel on Jimmy. I think we're getting the revisited feud of Jimmy and Jey Uso. I believe we're getting Jey and Jimmy Uso feud number 2, to where Jimmy is going to be the babyface in this feud, and Jey Uso is going to be the heel in this feud. Now, the first Jimmy and Jey Uso feud, we saw Jey as a babyface and Jimmy as a heel. The second one is the same but different. This time Jimmy is going to be the babyface and Jey is going to be the heel in this feud between each other. I think this is going to lead. I think that tag match is going to lead to Jey turning on Jimmy Uso, and we get the start of that feud. The Usos feuding with each other again. Now, why we're getting it, I don't know. You would have to ask WWE and creative on that one, and the developers and the producers. Maybe because that's what the WWE Uso fans wanted. I don't know. Maybe WWE thinks it's the right decision to turn Jey Uso heel. I mean, they've been teasing it for a while and building it up. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens at Crown Jewel. But despite the lukewarm hype for Saturday's show, this episode was still successful in setting up storylines that will impact the brand moving forward Roman Reigns kicking off Raw was a strong presence, of course. Typical from the Tribal Chief. Additionally, matches like Maxxine Dupri and Becky Lynch for the World Intercontinental, or WWE Women's, I don't know why I said World, for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, and Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez showcased the talent on the roster. CM Punk's promo, let's not forget about that. That was a highlight. Now, meanwhile, Io Sky's match against Kairi Sane was another great moment. That was just nothing more than another great moment. The Vision and the Bloodlines drama continues to unfold. Like I said, like I've been saying. The match is featuring AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, Penta versus Judgment Day, as well as CM Punk and LA Knight versus the Usos added depth to the card. Overall, it was a good show that effectively set up future storylines. It was a good show. It was a good Monday Night Raw episode ahead of WWE Crown Jewel Premium Live event. But I'm afraid not too many YouTube content creators that are WWE fans are going to be tuning in to Crown Jewel at 8 a.m. in the fucking morning. I mean, who the fuck wants to tune in at Crown Jewel at 8 a.m. in the morning? I'm pretty sure nobody. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be asleep that day. Meanwhile, I'm going to be up already in the kitchen eating breakfast and getting ready to head out to work early. Almost per usual for me. So, like I said, I'll be live for NXT Invasion tomorrow. So, my NXT Invasion watch-along will be live at either 7:52 p.m. or 7:54 p.m. One of the two times for the entire NXT Invasion episode. And whenever time I set for my WWE Evolve watch-along, that's the time that my WWE Evolve watch-along will be live. Now, as far as Crown Jewel goes, I will be live with my WWE Crown Jewel watch-along at 7:54 p.m. So it'll start after 8 p.m. You know, we can start. That's where we'll start tuning in and watching the Crown Jewel pay-per-view together. And yeah. So that's what's on the YouTube schedule for this week. Well, even though I didn't put the Crown Jewel, I didn't put on the schedule for Saturday that I was going to be live with Crown Jewel, but I figured I'd save that as a surprise for y'all. Even though not too many people is going to be watching the pay-per-view. For the simple fact that a lot of the Saudi Arabian men don't really have respect for women. And I absolutely agree with that. They really don't. And until this day, they still don't. They say they do, but they're only telling nothing but lies. They don't. Bottom line, they don't. And if they did, they would be letting women wear what they want in their country. So, yeah, I got into an argument with some of the Saudi Arabian accounts back a few months ago about that. About how they treat their women, about how they disrespect women and not let them wear what they want in their country. But anyway. I'm getting out of here, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the Monday Night Raw watch along. I honestly say, so far, this month's Monday Night Raw has been the best Monday Night Raw in recent memory. One of the best Monday Night Raw episodes this month so far. They absolutely killed it with the stories. the storytelling and the segments and the video packages and the matches. Everything was spot on right. Everything delivered. Everything was great. Now, and everything I said in terms of my overall thoughts and grade on WWE Monday Night Raw Crown Jewel season 33 episode 40 Go Home Show is the reason why I gave this week's episode of Monday Night Raw a -A. If you didn't get to hear me go over my overall thoughts and grade on the entire Monday Night Raw Crown Jewel Go Home Show, you can always rewind the stream. My Monday Night Raw watch along for tonight will be on the channel. It's not going anywhere. I'm not deleting it. I'm confident enough to say that more people will tune into it and listen to it. I want to see some likes. I want to see at least 2-3 likes by tomorrow. And I want to see these views spike up by tomorrow too for the stream. That'll still be on the channel. But yes, Monday Night Raw was a hell of a show. It was a good show. The best matches of the entire night was the WWE Intercontinental Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and Maxxine Dupri. CM Punk's promo. The Vision and Blood drama. That's the only best things of the entire show. Everything else was a solid. Everything else was solid. But overall, the entire show was good. But also underwhelming at the same time. It wasn't that much of a mixed bag or anything like that. I felt like, in my opinion, this show was watchable. And NXT and SmackDown need to be paying attention and taking notes. That's how the shows need to be on NXT and SmackDown, not just Monday Night Raw. All three shows need to deliver every week. We want better shows for these shows. We care about WWE. We want WWE to succeed. Always. SmackDown needs to improve with their women's division, and they need to have their tag division back on TV, back doing what they do best. NXT needs to add more men to their NXT men's division, because their NXT men's division is short right now. The NXT women's division is still the best women's division in WWE. That women's division is not stopping anytime soon. That women's division is not failing anytime soon. They continue to succeed. And of course, the NXT tag division, not bad. Not that bad, honestly. WWE Evolve. The women's division on WWE Evolve is doing better than the men's division on Evolve. The men's division needs to step up on Evolve, man. I'm telling you. They do. They really do. And same goes for the WWE women's division. They need more women's talent. But the WWE women's division is doing great. They're doing good. They're doing better than the men's division. So Impact has been producing some great television. I've seen some of their shows. But we might start going live with Impact watch-alongs now. Impact done started producing good shows again. Mike will start going live with Impact watch-alongs on Thursday night. We'll see. I haven't really put a thought into it yet. Anyways, I think AJ Styles versus John Cena is not only John Cena's final match, but I think it's AJ Styles' final match as well. But see, his world tour doesn't end until December. So my question is, will it be John Cena's last match? I feel like it is. I feel like it's Styles' last match too. You know what I mean? So I don't think John Cena's got anything planned for December. I think October is his last month wrestling altogether. Maybe his last match will be in November. After maybe we get Gunther versus John Cena after Styles. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I mean, we haven't seen Gunther in I don't know when. Ilya Dragunov's been out more than Gunther, so you know what I mean? In terms of not being on television. Maybe we see Ilya Dragunov come back at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. If they got anything planned for him. Same goes for Zoe Stark. She'll be coming back next year. So there's some things to look forward to. It's safe to say that Goldberg is definitely not wrestling no more. He has definitely retired. Anyways, folks. Good night. Adios, and I will see you guys live tomorrow night for NXT Invasion. Please be in the live chat. I will be live a little early. So, see you then. And bye-bye for now.